Okay, I have a Sony s40 here. The lens don't come out on it. You listen good, you can hear it grinding. If I can see the lens going in and out, so I know it's a lens problem. So I'm going to turn it off. Okay, we're going to take 3 screws out so I can take the camera apart. I should take the batteries out too. Push them to the side. I have another battery down by the tripod holder. Remove it. I have another one under the memory card reader or insert, and we'll remove it. I'll take this back right here and pop it. I'll pop it back right off. Now I want to remove the front to get to my lens assembly, so I want to pull the lens cover ribbon off. Same thing, grab it right there by the power button or the shutter button and pull that up, and we're going to make sure released here, and I can pull that right off. Now to remove my lens, I'll put my finger underneath that lever and pop it up. Now I'm going to grab my focus, and I can take the lens assembly right out, pop that all out, and put it to the side. Now there's 3 screws that hold the front cover on. Remove those 3 screws. The other one's down beside the focus mechanism and barrel. Now there's a little tab there in the back. I'm going to pull that forward a little bit, and I can pull this cover right off. And that gives me access to my gears. I'm going to pull each gear out. The red one's the first one. And I'm going to look at it. And I'm looking for dirt. Anything in there that's going to cause that gear not to work properly. And there's a couple pieces of dirt in there. That don't look too bad. I'm going to take my green gear. And pop it out. Same thing, I'm going to look at it. Looking for any kind of dirt. Take my little X-Acto knife and pull it out of there. Don't look too bad. There's several more gears. And that gear looks pretty good. And we'll make sure all the teeth are there. This is the one that usually, if there's a broken tooth, this one's usually the culprit. And they're all there. And clean. And there's one more little gear there that drives the lens barrel. I'm going to check it, and everything's there. So now I'm going to take the barrel out. So I'm going to push on the top a little bit. I'm going to pull that barrel right off like that. I only want the barrel, I don't want the inside. And there's drive gears or teeth on the barrel. I want to make sure there's no dirt hanging around there, and there was a piece of dirt there. So it looks good now. So I want to put that back together. And that barrel can go one way with it going all the way down. If you have it wrong, it won't go in all the way. And once it's in, it'll move, the burr will move in and out. And it feels not too bad there. Now I want to put my little gear in. I probably should have stuck that in first. I got her in. Make sure it's all the way down. Make sure it's all the way down in there. Now our next gear is the one with the teeth just like the one we just put in. And it goes down, we'll tuck it in. And everything seems to be moving. And we go to our next white gear. And we put it on. The next is a green, which is one over from that one. Now, once I put this green one in, I like to take a screwdriver and put it right in there, a little precision screwdriver, and move this barrel. I can move the whole barrel and everything in and out. I want to make sure it's working good. I don't want to feel nothing funny. If I feel something funny, then I can go back and look for something that I missed. And it don't feel too darn bad. So, let's put that back where it was. And the next one's what I want to do now is take an X-Acto knife and go over these gears for the drive sprocket. I want to make sure there's nothing in there. And I want to put the red gear back in. Okay. Now I'm ready to put the cover back on. Okay, that's down. Put the screws back in that cover. Use a magnetic screwdriver to hold the screws so I can keep them on there. Okay, now I'm ready to put it back in the camera. Make sure we get set down in there. There's a little tab there if you remember. I want to put the focus mechanism ribbon back in. And now my ribbons, put them back in. Shut the door. And shut the door. Now I'm ready to put my front cover back on.